Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is Defub21 and this is my second video of me playing through the Need for Speed, or should I say not Need for Speed, but I keep mixing them up, Fast and Furious game derived from Forza Horizon 2, or Forza Horizon 2 Fast and Furious, I think that's what they're calling it, which I originally downloaded when it was initially released and it was available for free. I've just been comparing the two muscle cars I've now gotten, and the Charger is got both high speed, it's faster, it's got better handling, better acceleration, better launch, and better braking than the Roadrunner, which is kind of odd because the Roadrunners, you can see there looking at them, it's a noticeably smaller car than the Charger, and the Roadrunner is one of the more kind of, I believe it was one of the more reasonably sized pony / muscle cars of the era. So I don't think, let's see here, yeah, there's not one area on the car where the Roadrunner's performance is better than the Chargers for some strange reason, and I do not understand why. So far there doesn't appear to be an option to modify it in a way, upgrade the brakes or anything else like that. If there is even that option, there may not be either in this particular game or even in Forza Horizon 2 overall, I just don't know. Looks great, like the look of these cars. There are a couple of them that are aesthetically quite similar. The Plymouth Satellite, the Roadrunner, probably one or two others. These, you know, they used a lot of commonality in parts and sheet metal back then, still do to this day, but surely they did with these body-on-frame cars. Anyway, I'm gonna have a look at this. I tried recording a second video already, but I was rudely interrupted, and as a result of that rude interruption, my non-alcoholic beverage ended up spilling all over me, so I've had to spend some time drying myself off and protecting my couch, but doesn't seem to have done too much serious damage. But anyway, let's get on with the metaphorical and proverbial and so it's literal show. Let's see, this guy's doing it. Yes, I want to leave the garage in this car. Looks like a great car, and again, as I said in the previous video, I've really gonna...
Yo, some gearheads have knocked together a track down at the docks. Take the Jeep and show them how we do it. On the flip side, I heard there's a race starting north of Nice that you don't want to miss. You should check it out.
I'm a serious fan for these pony cars, or American pony and muscle cars. Destruction Derby. Ooh, acquired the 1970 Cuda. Golf course speed trap. I don't want a GTR. I want muscle. I'll do that one first. See if there doesn't appear to be an option to, rather unfortunately, to voice over everything, or I guess should I say, subtitles on everything. So no option for subtitles there. And the one that's there is already set to on. Turn subtitles in the cutscenes on or off. So it's on, off, on. There we go. Right, let's see how things go with this car. Whoa. You would think by virtue of it being a smaller... damn it all to hell. Of it being a smaller, lighter car, that there would be better handling and better braking, but no, it is apparently inferior. Although again, this is Fast and Furious, and the Dodge Charger RT is the kind of the hero car that Mr. Vin Diesel drives. Still looks nice from behind. Again, if this was normal Forza, my little drive in this car would be over by this stage already. Out of the way. Bloody traffic. It feels different to drive, alright. Yeah, its braking isn't as good as the
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
braking is definitely not as good as the Chargers, which for some reason are in the high 9s according to the rating system. Why that would be, I don't know.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay.
Sweet ride, but it ain't the one for this event. You want to get in the right car?
This is the one thing I didn't like this about. It's a Need for Speed game I've got, the name of which I can't remember off the top of my head. Makes you pick specific cars for specific races. I don't want to drive the damn SUV. I want to drive muscle cars from the 60s. And why won't you let me?
The Jeep is armor plated, so this should be a breeze. The goal here is to smash as many boards as possible. You got this.
Okay, come on, come on, come on. I got one there. Okay, come on, come on, come on.
Boom, you smoked it. On to the next event.
Yes, that was challenging. Not. Although again, I've only got it on medium, but again, it's been a while since I've drawn a driving game, a racing game.
This is the bucket list. Way I hear it, there are cars like this all around Europe. Instructions are inside each one with a challenge you have to complete. No two are the same. If you're game, head over to see what's what.
I don't want to drive a Hurricane. I think that car came out after Horizon 2, I think. Acquire the 72 CUDA. So might as well give this a go. Ah, back in the old Roadrunner.
In 400 meters, bear right. Keep right. In 400 meters, turn left.
Again, I'm not completely sure if it's really worth $14.99, but
you have arrived at your destination.
I don't want to drive a Hurricane, but anyway, for $14.99, I don't know if it's quite worth the value, but again, I paid nothing for this, so cool. Why would you let me turn on subtitles for your man when he's talking? I don't know. Right, what's beat the skills target? What is the target? 5,000 points, okay. That was easy enough, I suppose. Same loading screen again. Right. View and change cars. Sure. I wish I could modify. That's one thing I liked about the Need for Speed Underground games, and also Blur. I think I remember Blur is the same. You could modify the cars to fix their weaknesses, like issues they're handling and so on.
Turn right.
Better brakes, better wheels and tires, that sort of thing.
Turn left.
You could do it in Forza as well, but that's a very hardcore simulatory type game. Was never really able to get to grips with it at all. Oh.
Turn left. In 100 meters, turn right. In 100 meters, turn right. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn left.
Okay.
Turn left. 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Whoever was the
Your call, man.
Oh, at least gives me the choice of which vehicle I want to pick. I want to be the Roadrunner. 58% forward weight so it's a heavier front than it is rear, so it's got a front weight bias of 58%, so more almost 60% of the car's weight is on the front, which is no surprise considering the error. That's perfectly balanced according to this. I think that's a bit unlikely, although again it's effectively a fictional car in that one, because it's, you know, armored and all the rest. They can really do what they want with it. I'll pick this one. I want the Roadrunner. Yeah, I mean, it's for what it is. There's a lot to it. Whoever had the idea for this was quite clever.
Cross country, off road in the extreme.
I wonder how much it costs to put together and
get sideways with the quickness. So do whatever it takes. A win is a win.
Don't show this message again. These cars are definitely a bit too
hey, don't forget you can use
willing to spin the wheels.
Don't be shy about using it to your advantage.
Ah yes, all-terrain driving. What muscle cars were invented for. Oh, not.
Hey, you missed a checkpoint.
I did I? So I'm 12th. Great. Wonder if I can catch them. And the answer is probably not. Yeah, they are so far ahead at this point. This car is not built for off-roading at all.
Yo, he's out in front. You need to put some work in and get ahead before the finish line.
Yes, that's not gonna happen, methinks. Do love the sound of that carbureted V8. I'm catching up with them. Again, probably because I'm playing it in relatively easy mode. Fourth, not too bad at all, considering how much I royally screwed up on a couple of occasions. Yeah, I'll
there you
continue
go.
on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yay! Oh, thanks. Now I've got the Cuda. Hooray! Not terribly familiar with that car. I like the earlier looking ones. They actually came out a week or two, the first one a week or 2 or 3 before the original Mustang. But Ford had this fantastic PR campaign at the time, and it was so hyped that the Barracuda was kind of initially ignored. Okay, so these races drive different cars that aren't part of the whole thing. Right, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I've got no choice but to go after the GTR. Great.
Your call, man.
Fine. Yeah, the kind of racing games I really like are the ones that let me effectively race in any car I want, and have a variety of cars, including muscle cars, because I just love those muscle cars. You always want what you can't have. I've seen a few of them
Show you're good enough
in my neck of the woods here in Ireland. Some with a 66, 67 Mustang, relatively near to one of my parental units, but they're few and far between. Ah! Hold LB to use nitrous. Fine, I'll do that when the I get the chance. Okay. Let's go. Yes, you gotta be careful with these cars. There's so much grunt, you can pull down too hard on the trigger and you've got yourself some major tire spin, particularly on the particularly on the rough terrain. And of course I'm used to playing GTA 5, so when that trees don't get knocked over at the slightest poke, it's a bit of a shock. Oh! Yeah, I'm not we're at 78% complete. I doubt I'm going to be in the top 3. It may well handle better than the muscle cars, but it's not, I'm afraid, doing me much good. Third, better than I expected. Screw it, restart. I want to be first. Let's go. Oh, those cars I can't have. At this point, finding a Supra that would be a late 90s Supra that would be any of that generation that would be any way affordable to buy, particularly an original one, I would imagine at this stage ones that haven't been modified are you know, they're few and far between, and I would imagine very expensive, or at least getting that way. Not in the millions now or anything like that, but certainly well outside of my budget.
Hey, don't forget you can use nitrous in this event. Don't be shy about using it to your advantage.
And let's see how much to my advantage that was. Back to 12th. Great. Ah, get on the... At least they're all, or most of these ones up here are at least clumped together. Hopefully it'll let me catch them and finish in the top 3. I was already in 3rd place the last one. Too fast. One thing I like about the muscle cars is they do tend to be heavyish and they tend to handle accordingly. I'm not as fond of driving very light cars that are, as a result, very twitchy. Either in kind of more arcadey type racers like this one, or in hardcore racing games. Although, to be clear, I wouldn't be a serious racing game aficionado to any real meaningful degree. Interesting that those poles are destructible, but the trees are not. Now, great. From 3rd to 12th, yes, that was a clever idea to
I told you
try that race again.
You gotta be tougher.
Stating the obvious. Oh yes, Forza Horizon 2 presents Fast and Furious. Oh, come on, get off the dirt. Now, once it gets on, this car gets on dirt, everything just goes to pieces. Yes, dirt definitely seems to be a dangerous place to be with this car. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to be in first. Well, at the end of the race. Fast and twitchy is the kind of car I do not like to drive in racing games. They're just not tolerant enough of me making mistakes. Or it's too easy to make mistakes in them. They are right on top of my proverbial backside. But not enough. Yes, should be so proud of myself playing it on middle difficulty.
But that was some sick driving.
Challenger, and I think is that a Jaguar F-Type, I wonder. I'll come back and do those later.
Now he's got a race for pinks. I've added the location to your map.
Right. Beat the GT over. Jeez, this thing revs like you wouldn't believe.
Meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn right. In 400 meters, bear right. Keep right.
How did the deal for this game's creation come into existence? Did the people making the movie pay Microsoft money, or did Microsoft see it as a way of kind of promoting Forza Horizon 2? Might have been that, you know, cross-media
400 meters, turn right.
hybridization or cross-pollination, or whatever you want to call it.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right.
Judging by my driving in this, I would
Turn right.
any pony or muscle car that ended up in my possession
In
wouldn't
200
last very
meters,
long.
Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Sweet ride, but it ain't the one for this event. You want to get in the right car?
Speed 7.7, handling 7.7, launch 8.4, 8.3, braking is the same. I'll go with this one.
Okay, this is a straight up race. We're running against the Nissan GTR. My buddy Brian got one of these, and he says it's like driving a speeding bullet that just got shot out of a gun. So you're gonna have to bring your A game.
Right. This car should be a bit more predictable than the Supra, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
don't forget you can use nitrous in this event. Don't be shy about using it to your advantage.
Yes. Definitely handles more the way I like it. Here we go. Okay.
You're ahead of them. Just stay there to the finish line and you're golden.
Come on. Certainly wouldn't be a very clean driver. A lot of mess. Come on. Yeah, not enough braking quickly enough. Too slow. I do love how these cars sound. Both games and in video. I've never actually seen one revving its engine. Or even going at any kind of speed in the real world there. As I said, very rare in this neck of the woods.
That was some sick driving on your part. Can't believe you took down that GTR.
Just keep on going.
Get it back to the garage.
You can let me modify them now? Upgrade the old brakes, put some better tires on it? Actually, I don't even know if Horizon, standard Forza Horizon 2 allows that. Right.
Yo, why don't you check out Forza Hub? You can get access to Forza rewards and check out all the latest news. Okay, it's available on the pause menu.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Let's say Forza Hub. Will it actually let me do anything? Because I got this free game. Unless this is an attempt to... I don't want Forza Motorsport 6. It's a trailer. Skip. It's waiting to be claimed in Forza Motorsport 6. 2 cars waiting for you. Get to Tier 3 and get the 2012 GTR Black Edition. Oh, aren't they clever? There's an IGN car pack. It's a way for me to, or for them to get me to, it seems, buy the game. Anyway, wasn't that a tease?
In 100 meters, turn left. Turn right.
Here's, have you heard that? I've gotten a text message.
Turn left. Turn left.
That is faster, faster, faster again.
You have arrived at your destination.
Enter the garage. Right, am I going to be able to modify my cars? Even the paint job, something as basic as that, or...
The Plymouth Cuda. Now this is a real classic. The Nissan GTR, these things are faster and faster, and faster still.
The Nismo version is apparently faster than the Corvette Z06, according to Motor Trend. Or at least their YouTube channel, anyway. What do I do? I think I'll speed J 10 out of 10, 9.9 braking, acceleration 9.7, launch, handling 8.3. No surprise, it doesn't have a V8 in it, but it does. I believe it doesn't have a V8 anyway, but it does have all-wheel drive, so they are pretty fantastic cars. Well known as giant killers for going after much higher priced European cars, in many cases just two-seater mid-engined ones, and giving them a good shellacking, as it were. Although I hear if the transmissions break down on them, they are obscenely expensive to replace, and they can be a bit boring to drive on the street because they're so... the onboard computers micromanage everything to such an extreme degree. Though they can be modded up the wazoo for extra horsepower and torque, though, using turbos and other stuff. Anywho, this is Defub 21. I'm enjoying this enough. It's again, it was free. I'm still not sure if it's worth $14.99. Again, may well wait for the game to become available with Games of Gold. It's only a matter of time, I would think, till that happens. In the meantime, this is Defub 21 signing off. Toodaloo.